The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate, without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh? Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you? Hunting? I wouldn't take you for a hunter, but as they say upstairs, looks can be deceiving. And you're, what, hunting just to get by? Or do you do something with your catch? And yet you look like a beggar. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We must have taken all you had when you came here. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start...
I always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand, you're literally rotting in this damned cell, but them, there's just no excuse for the stench. There they are, finally. I know, you have a million questions forming in your head, but they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead. You took your sweet time, eh? But I understand. I did too when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit, the Red Priests are quite resourceful when it comes to death and dying. Great question, truly. But in case you haven't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we'll talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I don't know how, but if it's true, then I'll wait there for you until dusk. Good luck. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I don't know how, but if it's true, then I'll wait there for you until dusk. Good luck.
for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place? I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness. Why are you here? Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just am. I might be. I do not know. Was I sent here for a reason? Did I end up here by accident, like you? I've been here for what seems like an eternity. I feel I am getting restless. You are looking for a way out yourself. I think we might be able to help one another with that. I shall do something now. But trust me, the discomfort will be worth the outcome. I am sorry I did not ask for your permission to do that, but I hope it was worth it, as promised. I found a bit of emptiness within your heart, a place where I could dwell for a while. It seems that I am a piece of a shattered soul. Judging by my abilities, I used to belong to what your kind would call a four-dweller. I have already told you, I need your help to leave this place. And when we are out of here, I will need your help finding the rest of me to make me whole again. I feel I am but a shadow of what I once was. Look for what is left of me whenever you step into the weirdness. I know your kind tends to avoid it, but you do not have to be afraid. I will be your shield against the darkness. I will try to help as much as I can, but I need you to hold up your end of the bargain. Thank you. We shall meet again then. Find the weirdness and look for me within the darkness.
There he is. Now that we're all here, meet your new comrades, Conquer and Syria. Get some rest, people, and prepare for the journey. We're leaving at dusk.
Not so fast, brother. I'm not getting near a goddamn boat unless I know where I'm going.
Away from here, brother. Isn't that enough?
If you wish. But since we're all here and we have some time to kill, it would be nice if you finally explained what the hell's going on. You've helped us leave Arcadia's great. But even though we're grateful, you owe us an explanation. What do you want from us?
To show some damn gratitude for one thing.
Caradoc, we weren't born yesterday. No one would risk getting into trouble with the priests for nothing. Why did you save us?
I need you to kill King Arthur.
You're insane. He's insane.
The King Arthur that has already been dead for 600 years, King Arthur.
Precisely.
But he's dead.
You probably wouldn't have heard about it among the tribe's little Pict, but every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon.
What a load of... fine. Have it your way. Let's say I believe you.
You can't be serious.
He believes that. There's no point in arguing with a madman. But that still doesn't explain why you saved us, Caradoc.
I wish I knew why I was ordered to save you three specifically. Personally, I don't see the appeal. But I don't question my orders, and if you get on my boat, you won't question mine. Understood? Now get some rest. The tide's not right just yet, but it will break and start working in our favor by dusk.
Fine. But where are we going, exactly?
To the Horns of the South.
Nice. A bunch of glorified fishermen who hate my people. Why would we stop there?
Do they teach you, Del Rita, anything? To take the Excalibur, obviously.
Obviously.
He's truly insane.
You'll see for yourselves soon enough. Now pin these emblems to your clothes. They will grant you free passage to the Horns. And get some sleep. You all look like you're about to keel over, and we have a long journey ahead of us.
I have a bad feeling about all this. I wish there was some other way of getting off this cursed island. I trust he won't kill us until he gets what he wants. But what he wants is... well, you heard him. It's pure insanity. So we're in the hands of either a madman or a liar. And I'm not sure which one is worse. You're not serious, are you? Are you really asking me if I believe that some shadowy people in Camelot resurrect King Arthur whenever they need him, and then fling him back into his tomb when they don't? Trust me, no matter what Caradoc claims, weirdness cannot bring back the dead. The only thing it can bring is misery. Yes. He's also awfully confident for someone so outnumbered. There is a strange aura about him. I can't put my finger on it. But I'll be honest with you. Right now I couldn't overpower a kitten, much less an armed mercenary. I'm not sure we can count on Conquer either. He looks tough, but... well, the priests were sure happy to have him. Still, if push comes to shove, we might be left with no choice. Because someone ordered him to, that's what worries me the most. Think about it. He helped us escape, and nobody even tried to stop him. He just came and went as he pleased. His employers must be some powerful people, and when powerful people take an interest in you, it never ends well. Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. The village I was passing through got raided by the Red Shields. Someone must have really hated their neighbor, if you know what I mean. They snatched me up too. Said that since I was an outsider, I was most likely the one who brought the plague. Scum. You better remember that I can push you off the boat, and I will if you don't learn to mind your own business. What about them? Why? Have you never heard of the famous horned woman of Avalon before? Of course they're new, you nitwit. A gift from our kind friends in red. Or for them, considering how much they liked testing how well they attached to my head. I feel like I should be offended, but that's the first thing that's made me laugh in weeks. Or months, even. So I guess I should thank you instead. There's not much I can say, really. I don't like the horns. They're heavy. But I have to learn to live with them. I can't just saw them off, because I already know that they'll grow back again. I only hope nobody will sell me to a circus. I've seen my share of mutations caused by weirdness, both in people who got caught in the fog and those who stepped into it of their own volition. Some came out with a tail, some ended up turned inside out. So I know for a fact that it could have been worse, much worse. In the end, they're just horns, and my lungs are still in my ribcage. We could. But what if we get caught again? Gods only know what they'd do to me now. The bastards were already getting bored sawing off my horns and watching them grow back. Besides, look around. Nothing here but rocks and maniacs in red. I'm afraid Caradoc's boat is our only option. It might be for the best. Something tells me we'll all need our strength.
You all right there, pup? Ready to kill a king? Ha! No, but I've met other men like him. It's best not to argue with him. And if he keeps his word and gets us off this blasted island, I'll even help him get his fancy sword. I don't mind beating up some lightkeepers either. Pack of self-righteous pricks, annoying as hell. Ha! Like they could do anything to me. Bunch of wet rags. You'll meet them, you'll see. They go on about duty and honor and protecting the South. Yeah, right. They can't even protect their own arses, so they just sit on them inside the walls. Miserable gobshites. Just thinking about them makes me want to hurl. Ha! What's there to worry about? If that shifty old bastard tries anything, I'll send him to meet his dead king in the afterlife. Maybe that'll straighten him out. With great bloody difficulty, that's how. What's it to you, anyway? You think you can try your luck now? I wouldn't count on it. A dozen? Ha! They wish. Those bastards laid a trap, hoping it'd be easy pickings. They ended up needing damn near a full army to take me down. Spineless pricks. They make my blood boil. I swear to you, one day I'll come back to this place, slaughter them all, and then burn it to the ground. There was maid, there were women, one thing led to another, and I woke up with my pants down, surrounded by gobshites in the red. I was fighting with my bare ass hanging out, and I still managed to kill a dozen of them. Useless nobs. Must have added something to the mead. Which tribe do you want to know about? Volker? Svein? Dude? you'll find as many of them as fleas on a mutt. And the only thing we all agree on is that Camelot needs to be put in its place. It's about time we reminded them why they wanted us to come here. We came to this blasted island as one people, but Camelot forgot that the moment they stopped needing us for their wars. They think their shit doesn't smell, and that we're just a bunch of stupid savages that'd happily get killed for a bag of coins and a pretty promise. Bunch of smug pricks. Hell no. I ain't letting anyone touch me unless I'm in a brothel. Ah, shite. Just remembered they don't have any of those in the Horns, and I thought this day couldn't get any worse. Anyway, worry about yourself, or the lass with the horns. I'll live. That you will, Bob. That you will.
I told you to get some rest. The journey ahead won't be pleasant. The sea is angry today. I wish I could tell you, but I have no idea where it led. And I don't want to know. All I know is that I was supposed to show you the way. The question was whether you were meant to see it through. It seems you were. I don't need to know, and I don't really want to know. You can explain it all to my patron when we get to our destination. All you need to know for now is that we're heading towards the Horns of the South. There, we're going to take Excalibur, and then be on our way. Yes, the one and only. Listen, I can see you have a lot of questions, but I truly have no intention of answering them. Maybe you can just get some rest instead. Well, we'll have to see about that, won't we? Yes, I know it's hard to wrap your brain around it, but you'll either trust my word or you won't. The man has died several times now. It's time somebody got rid of him for good. You thought what you saw in the island asylum was bad? That's child's play compared to the forbidden rituals they perform to bring his carcass back to life over and over again. Because it's against nature, and his sins are way too big to let him persist. Nothing could bring me more joy than seeing his empire finally crumble. Because I was told to, and there are certain orders you just have to follow, whether you want to or not.
There is a dream that haunts me. A most dreadful nightmare, truly. It tears at me. The fortress of stone and valor, which I struggled to build, is now slowly crumbling into ruin. The land, caught in a perpetual autumn, yields to decay. A futile sacrifice remains ensnared deep within the horns of the South. A shield, now weakened and cracked by time, fails to protect my people. A profound betrayal has befallen those most loyal, yielding only despair. I am left paralyzed, powerless. Not more than a witness. My people, my legacy, everything is collapsing. They hailed me as the once and future king. Only now do I understand the horror of that